Participate in this, I should say, is interesting, and I love the percentage they got, the ranking, the points you get. I love all of the little shit. You know, the max points is 1,600. Um, right now I'm at 92%. I don't know if you can show when you created the bracket. I created the bracket like 3 days before the tournament started, so I'm pretty proud of how I was able to pick everything. Most of the games you can kind of understand who's gonna take home the first. You know, I didn't expect Creighton to go on their Cinderella run the way they did. I really expected Colorado to be seeing um, South Carolina. That's what I wanted. You come over this side, you knew Stanford was gonna be able to take a lot of this. Maryland's a great team. I never thought that they were better than Stanford. Didn't think Texas could be able to take Stanford. I really thought LSU was going to give us a magical run. I know their team wasn't really. They looked well throughout the regular season, but you saw the flaws. You saw a lot of the inconsistencies. You saw a lot of things. And then you also saw Jackson State almost upset their little run early. Jackson State almost did it. Ohio State comes in and says, you know what, you guys aren't ready. Got a lot you got to work on. Kind of knew Texas was going to do what they're going to do. Texas got dogs out there, man. They got a bunch of hitters out there. They got some nice players. I think Stanford is just built from top to bottom. Stanford got a lot of experience. They got a lot of veterans out there. They got a lot of players that can play basketball. Role players, but they can play on. You can consider them to be starters, role players, stars, however you want to place it. They got so many good players out there in Stanford. Stanford versus Louisville is going to be a great. UConn. This is my final 4 picks. So I kind of feel good. I kind of you know what I mean. Also, NC State was definitely. Oh no, I had UConn beating NC State. Okay, so I was wrong about that. I was for sure I had NC State winning that one. Definitely knew Kansas State was gonna take that one home. That's a great game, but Kansas was a better team. Notre Dame, they played some ball. I didn't really watch OU. Kentucky. To get beat like that early hurt me. That one really did hurt me. But alright. I'm not too upset about that one. Also Baylor hurt me. Was not expecting Baylor to go home early. San Diego State, they had them a nice little Cinderella run, just like Creighton. Ole Miss, Shakara Austin. Yeah, we had some losses in here that was hurtful. That was hurtful. But overall, the bracket is still looking nice. Tennessee did what they were supposed to do, but we know Louisville was gonna go ahead and boom boom. The Michigan Louisville game. I need to go back and watch that one. Seemed like a great game. But I'm excited to see the green up there, see Louisville go ahead and take that one. Kind of predicted that one. I think Louisville just got great defense, bro. Like, their defense is just next level. Like, 51, 59. Now, Tennessee's a great team, 64. You know what I'm saying? But 50. Nobody's really getting over 70 points on these dudes. 70, 80 points. It's going to be hard to put them kind of numbers up on Louisville. But South Carolina, they don't got to do that either. They got defensive. This is going to be a great defensive showcase. Two number one teams, South Carolina and Louisville. Obviously, I got South Carolina moving on. They got the number one player in Aaliyah Boston. You got Zaya Cook, Destiny Henderson. This is going to be a juggernaut of a game right here. But I got South Carolina because they just got overwhelming size. They have too much size out there, too many tall players where they can literally beat you up inside. It doesn't matter. They don't really need to be trying to play outside ball. It can get them in trouble sometimes when their wings can't hit their shots, when they're kind of struggling. But when you got that many tall players down in the paint like that, like you can essentially win the game just by out rebounding them. Second chance points. You know what I'm saying? And I know they got Olivia Cochran and Angstler, but these girls got two bigs starting, and then they can bring them off the bench. So when Angstler goes and sit, or when Cochran goes and sit, they're in trouble. You can't sit them both. One of them has to be in. They can't get in foul trouble. South Carolina is just going to overwhelm them. It's going to be an exciting game because Louisville got the guards to combat that. They can play both sides. It's going to be a great game. Kiana Smith. You got Haley Van Lith. There's somebody else I'm thinking of on Louisville that I can't put my name on it, but Louisville's a better outside shooting team than South Carolina when you think about that. But I love this matchup with Haley and Zaya Cook. That's going to be exciting to watch. Gonna love watching that. All these girls coming out of high school, I've always wanted to see them go at it. So now, this year, I'm going to get to see Haley and Zaya go at it. And then whichever one of them wins, hopefully Paige wins, we get that matchup in the championship with Haley and Paige, or Zaya Cook and Paige. But all three of these girls, I've enjoyed watching them throughout their careers. With Haley and Zaya are both juniors. They can potentially go to the draft. They're probably going to come back for their senior years, which I believe should happen. Should definitely try to make a run for their senior year. Try to make it another Elite Eight Final Four appearance. Get your name up there. Senior year, come out, do your thing, and let's try to get to this WNBA. Paige Beckers going into her junior year, they're going to be in their senior year, so she's going to see them soon enough in the WNBA. I'm excited to follow them. This is going to be an interesting little three-man rivalry I'm going to create in my head. I'm definitely going to do that. I like all of their games. I think every last one of them is going to bring something different to the WNBA, and they all can get off the dribble. They all got that unique game that I think the WNBA needs. That Diana Taurasi, you know what I mean? That Sue Bird, that Maya Moore type dribbling, skill set, flair, flash, drive, motivation. They want to be great, and they bringing that. And there's a lot of girls out there, but these are just the ones guard-wise, you know what I mean? I'm really guard-heavy. I like my point guards. Love my guards, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what I like to interest myself in. And those are my three. Obviously, Raina Perez. Everybody know I like Raina Perez, but when it comes to scoring, she's not really in their league. We all seen her tonight. I think baby girl only dropped 3. Raina Perez only has 3 points. She had her 10 assists, but she went 1 for 8, 1 for 5. She played 42 minutes. So, like, you're on the floor 42 minutes, and you're the starting point guard. We need more than 3 points out of you. I love the assists. I love she's getting her numbers. When it comes to that, she gets her teammates involved, but they need a little bit more from her. I need a little, and she's a senior. That's how she's ending senior year. I don't know if she has an eligibility like a lot of seniors where they get to come back for another year because of COVID, but, this is her senior year, so she's potentially heading to the WNBA, which is I'm also excited for. I would love to see her at the next level. I think the WNBA is going to bring that dog mentality out of her. It's going to push her to the next level, and she obviously already got the pass, and so now it's just about scoring, knowing when your opportunities there, learn how to come off that dribble and get your shot up, learning how to create space for yourself to be able to shoot off the dribble, and just things of that nature. She's really good off the catch. She can really spot up and shoot. She's really great at those things. But being able to add that the versatility of off the dribble, off the screens, coming downhill, it's gonna really open up her game, and it's gonna make her way harder to guard. And not only now she can get her team involved, she can take you off the dribble. She can create the space. She can also catch and shoot. She can do everything, and I feel like the WNBA is really gonna bring that together for her. It's gonna bring it all together. It's gonna make it work. Stanford and UConn. Obviously, in my opinion, I got Stanford. No, I have UConn. Why do I keep? I swear I didn't. Okay, so I got UConn going all the way, and I think this is a sign. I think in my head I was for sure I had NC State. I shouldn't have betted against Paige. That's what I kept telling myself. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I actually went with my girl. You know, she's hurt. This is my mindset. I'm like, she's hurt. This is like a down year. She's coming back, going into March Madness. How healthy is she gonna be? What is it gonna look like? And maybe I was just telling myself that, but I'm still like, okay, Paige. We still gotta stick with Paige. But I got all these questions, so maybe that just. But never again, Paige. Don't worry about that. I will never, ever question myself again when it comes to you. Okay, money's all in on the table on you, Paige. You ain't gotta write. Hey, I know you done heard it twice already. It ain't gonna happen again. Damn, what is my problem? I got South Carolina winning, so I've already went against Paige. You know what? It won't happen again this season. I can't even say that because I don't look. I don't know. Okay, South Carolina is just really good this year. If Paige comes out and beats South Carolina, I think they played earlier. They did play earlier in the season, and South Carolina won. It was a good close game. If Paige comes out and beat them, I owe everybody an apology. And I feel like that's going to end up happening. Because I got South Carolina winning 81-79. Once again, I just think they just got too much size, man. It's just too overwhelming. It's too much to really think about for 48 minutes, man. And like I said, they got players that come off the bench that is just as tall, that can really give you just as much problems and give you buckets on both. And Don Staley got a great system, great offense out there. I just wanted to get on here with y'all and chop it up, talk about my little bracket, what it looked like, how I'm excited about it. It's my first year. I'm at 960 points. I won't reach the 1600. I'll probably hit 1,000, seeing how this Final Four go and then going into the tournament. But that 92% looked real good, so, I'm going to lower that. Shit, let me know what y'all bracket is. Anybody who listen to this, happen to hear this, you know what I mean? Give me your bracket percentage. Give me your points numbers. Where y'all at, man? I appreciate y'all for listening, the ones that did listen. I appreciate y'all for sticking with me. I ain't posted in a while because, my equipment's been fucking up. Been having to get new equipment and stuff, so. It's a slow process. I'm still learning about the equipment, what I need, what I don't need, stuff of that nature. So I'm getting it down, but I appreciate y'all for listening to and watching my content, man. I'm out. Peace.